Good morning, student. We have earlier started chapter number 8, Introduction to Trigonometry. It is part number 2. Now here in this part we are going to solve exercise 8.1. Before that, let me take some example. Here given example number 4. In a right triangle ABC, right angle at B, if tan A is equal to 1, then verify that 2 sin A into cos A is equal to 1. Now let here given triangle ABC, right angle at B, given that tan A is equal to 1. Tan A means we are going to take relation between angle and side according to tan A here. So from this side AB will be adjacent side and BC will be opposite side according to angle A. So let tan A is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side, that is BC upon AB, which is equal to 1. That means BC is equal to AB, means these two sides are equal. Now let take AB is equal to BC is equal to K, some value of K, positive number. So we take AB is equal to BC is equal to K, where K is a positive number. Now AB is equal to K and BC is equal to K. So if you want to find the hypotenuse AC, then we use Pythagoras theorem, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That means AC is equal to square root of AB square plus BC square. That means square root of K square plus K square, which is equal to 2, which is equal to K into root 2. So here AC is equal to means hypotenuse is K square root 2. Therefore sin A, the value of sin A, that is opposite side upon hypotenuse, that is BC upon AC, which is equal to 1 over square root 2, and also cos A adjacent side upon hypotenuse, that is AB upon AC, which is equal to 1 over square root 2. Since the value that we want to verify, that 2 sin A into cos A, 2 into 1 over square root 2 into 1 over square root 2, which is equal to 1, which is required value. So by that way, using trigonometric ratio, we can prove such problems and also can find some values. Now example number 5. In a triangle OPQ, right angle at P, OPQ, right angle at P, and given that OQ minus OP, OQ minus OP, because OQ is a hypotenuse and we know that the hypotenuse is large than other sides of right angle triangle. So here OQ minus PQ is equal to 1 centimeter, means difference between hypotenuse and this side is 1 centimeter. Determine the value of sin Q and cos Q, means according to this angle we are going to take. So PQ will be adjacent side and PO will be opposite side and it will be hypotenuse. In a triangle OPQ, we have, by the Pythagoras theorem, OQ square is equal to OP square plus PQ square. OP square is equal to OP square plus PQ square. Now we have the value OQ square from here. OQ equal to 1 plus PQ. That means if we put value of OQ, then 1 plus PQ bracket square, which is equal to OP square plus OP square, PQ square. Now let expanding it, we get 1 plus PQ square plus 2PQ. Now cancelling PQ square from both the side. So we have 1 plus 2PQ is equal to 7 square, and after that PQ will be 24 centimeter. And from this, if we put the value in this equation, we get OQ is equal to 1 plus PQ, which is equal to 25 centimeter. After that, we have the value of adjacent side and hypotenuse. So we can find sin Q is equal to opposite side upon hypotenuse, that is 7 upon 25, and cos Q is equal to adjacent side upon hypotenuse, that is 24 upon 25. Now let using this all trigonometric ratio, we can find such problem, or we can solve such problem from the exercise number 8.1. So let we solve exercise number 8.1. There is given question number 6. If angle A and angle B are acute angles, angle B and angle A are acute angles such that cos A is equal to cos B. Then show that angle A is equal to angle B. For that, first we have to draw one. Okay, let us consider a triangle ABC in which CD perpendicular to AB. As you can see here we draw CD perpendicular to AB. So it divides in two triangle ADC and triangle BDC. Now let here given cos A is equal to cos B. It given that cos A is equal to cos B. Cos A means cos A from here, adjacent side upon hypotenuse, AD upon AC. Cos B, adjacent side upon hypotenuse, BD upon BC. Now we move AC here and BD here, then we get AD upon BD, AD upon BD and AC upon BC. Now let's take AD upon BD and AC upon BC is equal to K, some value, for some value K. So if we can find AD is equal to KBD, AD is equal to KBD and AC is equal to KBC. AC equal to KBC. We have two values. So AD. Now here you can find it is a side. Here ADC and BDC are two right angle triangle. So we can tell, if we want to find the value of CD is a common side for both the triangle. So if you want to find CD, then we can use Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem for the triangle CAD and CBD, we obtain CD square is equal to AC square minus AD square. We have AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square, but we want to find CD, so we have to subtract AC square minus AD square. So here CD square is equal to AC square minus AD square. Similarly, CD is equal to, for this triangle, BC square minus BD square. Now here you can see that equation 3 and equation 4 are equal, because here on LHS CD square are common. So from equation 3 and 4 we obtain AC square minus AD square, which is equal to BC square minus BD square. From equation 1 and 2, let me put the value KBC square minus KBD square is equal to BC square minus BD square. Taking K common, K square common, so we have BC square minus BD square, which is equal to BC square minus BD square. So from both sides we can cancel BC square minus BD square. So we have K square is equal to 1, which is equal to K is equal to 1. So that putting this value in equation 2, we obtain AC is equal to AB. And if two sides of any triangle are equal, then it is known as an isosceles triangle. AC and BC are equal means it is an isosceles triangle. And in isosceles triangle, the opposite angle of equal side are equal. So angle B and angle A are equal. Hence angle B is equal to angle A. Angles opposite to equal sides of isosceles triangle. Now let given that in question number 7, if cot theta means that is hypotenuse, cot theta is equal to adjacent side upon opposite side, that we know. So here there are given two example that we are going to evaluate, or we are going to find the value of both the example. So first we have to draw one right angle triangle that given. Yes, let us consider a right triangle ABC, right angle at B. Okay, angle B, theta means B. Theta is a denote for any angle, so theta as we denote at theta here, C, acute angle. So let from C, cot theta equal to adjacent side upon opposite side. Cot theta will be adjacent side upon opposite side. So BC upon AB means BC upon AB is equal to 7 upon 8. Therefore, we know that we take BC is equal to 7k and AB will be 8k. BC is equal to 7k and AB is equal to 8k, where k is a positive integer. Applying Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC, we want to know the value of AC square, AC. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Putting value AB and BC, 8k square plus 7k square, which is equal to 64k square plus 49k square, which is equal to 113k square. That means AC is equal to square root of 113k. So we have the value of hypotenuse and adjacent side and opposite side. So we can find other values of trigonometric ratio, that is sin A and cos A. So sin A, that means side opposite to angle theta upon hypotenuse, which is equal to AB upon AC. That means 8k upon square root of 113k is equal to 8 over square root of 113, as well as cos theta, which is equal to sine side of adjacent to angle theta upon hypotenuse, which is equal to BC upon AC. In that manner, 7k upon square root of 113k, which is equal to 7 upon 113k. So we have the value of sine theta and cos theta. Now putting this value in the equation, we get 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta upon 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Now you know that a plus b and a minus b, that means a square minus b square, and a plus b, that is a square minus b square. In the manner, we find a 1 minus sine square theta upon 1 minus cos square theta. Let me put the value 1 minus cos square theta means cos theta square, 8 upon square root of 113 square, 1 minus 7 upon square root 113 square. In that manner, we can find the value of this equation as 490 upon 64. Now next value you can find by yourself. Now example number 8, if 3 cot A is equal to 4, 3 cot A is equal to 4, cot is a inverse of 10, so it is a adjacent side upon opposite side. Check whether 1 minus 10 square A upon 1 plus 10 square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Here we want to find LHS is equal to RHS. So first we find the value of LHS, after then we find the value of RHS and we make it equal. So let solution. It is given that 3 cot A is equal to 4. So that in manner we can find cot A is equal to 4 upon 3, moving 3 on RHS. So we have value of cot A as 4 upon 3. After then, taking right angle, consider a right triangle ABC, right angle at B. We have here given cot A, so we take according to cot angle A. So we can find cot A is equal to side adjacent to angle A, and side opposite to angle A. So let AB upon BC is equal to 4 upon 3. By that way, we can find AB is 4k, then BC will be 3k, where k is positive integer. In triangle ABC, we know that by using Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Then putting the value of AB and BC, we can find 4k square plus 3k square. So in that manner, which is equal to 16k square plus 9k square, which is equal to 25k square. Then AC is equal to 5k. So we have the hypotenuse also. So we can find other value of cos A, that is a side adjacent to angle A upon hypotenuse, which is equal to AB upon AC, which is equal to 4k upon 5k, that is equal to 4 upon 5. Sin A is equal to side opposite to angle A upon hypotenuse. So is equal to BC upon AC, 3K upon 5K, which is equal to 3 upon 5. 10A is equal to side opposite to angle A upon hypotenuse BC upon AB, which is equal to 3K upon 4K is equal to 3 upon 4. So we have the all the ratios, trigonometric ratio. So we can easily now find the value of RHS and LHS. Now let we have 1 minus 10 square A upon 1 plus 10 square A. We know that 10 square A, it is a 10A square. 10 square A is a 10A square. So 1 minus 3 upon 4 square, 1 plus 3 upon 4 square. That means we find the value of this algebraic expression 7 upon 25. As well as for RHS, cos square A minus sin square A, 4 upon 5 square minus 3 upon 5 square. We find the value of it 7 upon 25. Means here you can find value of RHS and LHS are equal. So we can compare both the sides, 1 minus 10 square A upon 1 plus 10 square A, which is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Now question number 11, state whether the following are true or false. Justify your answer. Here given some question that we have to prove it is true or false. There is given the value of 10A always less than 1. Let me find it. First, consider triangle A. Triangle ABC, right angle at B. So 10A is equal to side opposite to angle A and side adjacent to angle A. So here opposite side over adjacent side. So 12 upon 5. So here you can find 12 upon 5 is greater than 1. 12 upon 5 is greater than 1. So 10A is greater than 1. So 10A is less than 1 is not always true. Hence the given statement is false. Next, that is sec A is equal to 12 upon 5, that we have to prove for any angle. So here ABC is any triangle right angle at B. So cos sec A, that is hypotenuse upon side adjacent to angle A, which is equal to 12 upon 5. AC upon AB is equal to 12 upon 5. Let AC be 12K, AB will be 5K, where K is a positive integer. Applying Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC, we obtain AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That is 12K square is equal to 5K square plus BC square. After then we can find BC is equal to 10.9K, near about something. So here it can be observed that for the given two sides, AC is equal to 12K and AB is equal to 5K, BC should be such that AC minus AB is less than BC and AC plus AB. So 12K minus 5K less than BC less than 12K plus 5K, means 7K minus 7K less than BC less than 17K. However, BC is equal to 10.9K. Clearly such a triangle is possible and hence such value of sec A is possible. Hence the given statement is true. Now fourth statement and about fifth statement, abbreviation used for cosecant of angle A is cosec A. Abbreviation used for cosecant of angle A is cosec A, not cos A. And cos A is the abbreviation used for cosine of angle A. So hence the given statement is false. As well as cot A is not a product of a cot and A. Cot A is not a product of cot and A. It is the cotangent of angle A. Hence the given statement is false. By this way you can also solve some example from the exercise number 8.1. There are given some questions. Question number 3, 4 and 5 are similar to this. You can solve it by yourself.